Okay. It's Monday, the 17th of October. It's halfway through. This is my birthday week, so I'm going to try to be a little less. I'm be a little less contained. I'm trying to just slow it down a little bit. I'm trying not to agitate too many folks. So I'm going to look at this thing. But first, let's go to. I see I'm agitating Livy a little bit today, yesterday too. So we gonna go to our screen. We're gonna go. I want to show you a stock that it was on one of Tim's show. And he tried to talk to it, and I picked it up before it went on his show, and it's going downhill right now. But I want to show you something because this got a lot. This going to have a lot of pull to because I think they received a government contract recently. So I'm going to keep my seed in the ground. Now I'm going to go back and buy some more once it keeps dropping. I'm gonna let it go ahead and drop and do what it do. Market is pretty good today. The winner is definitely Tesla. Tesla is moved up from 204, went down as low as 204. You remember I picked up 50 of them when they moved, or 60. I picked up 60 of them. And then now they up to like 217, 218, 219. And I think, and it's earnings this week too. So I think I'm going to hit a bonanza on that particular one because you should be about 400. But my tool says it should be only about 150 some dollars a share. And they had good earnings. I don't know what their earnings are, but they had good sales over in China, and they continue to have. They still top. They do other things besides EVs. So let's share our screen because we don't have that much time. I'm going to go to my tool first, and then we going to start by looking at this. We're gonna start looking at it's called laser photonics or photonics. This is dealing with it provides integrated laser blasting solutions to what we're doing. So we're trying to let me cut off my phones because I don't want to be disturbed for a while. So let me cut it off, or at least put a muzzle on it for a while. And it's over in conditioning in the Americas, Europe, Asia, Middle East, North Africa. So they says trading 85% below our estimated fair value, and it said that earnings grew about 45% in the past year. So you can see, I'm just gonna go through it briefly, except it dipped and then it started hitting. I wish I had it around this time. I should have gotten it, but I didn't. October 14th, investor sentiment improved over the past week, and after last week, it went up. It went up the week 117% share price gain to 491. Now it's not. It's down in $3 and something. That's what it do. It jump and then it goes. Over the last 7 days, this is how much, and for the year they just didn't calculate it. But it's one you got to take a look at, and I did, and I like what I saw. You know, it's top of the peer ratio earnings is up there. It's surpassed all their peers. So it should be about $34. That's why I went in and bought about 100 of them and just I'm gonna let it flow because I know it's gonna get at least to 10. So I'm gonna leave that alone. It's undervalued right now, even at 491. And I think they picked up a government contract. So um the forecast is good, past performance is good. So quality, they doing what they're supposed to be doing. Financial health, you're gonna see is no debt. And you can see right here, look, that's as clean as you can get. 5 years, have no debt. They got enough to cover the interest payments and everything else. So you want to see that in the stock. So I have no hesitance in that. It was $1 something, it went up to 4 something. But I'm pretty sure it's gonna go past 4 something. I bought it for something. Probably got in too late. No, for now. CEO, this guy 61 years old, is no data. It don't talk too much about him. got experienced management. You know, everybody's been buying. They bought 98 shares or whatever. That's not a lot of shares. But institutions own about 59%, general public own 38, and then insiders own some. And you can see the top shareholders are these guys, this guy right here. You know, you don't see any of these top shareholders. They don't say anything about the institutions, but this is, you know, it's got 23 employees, and they out of where's they out of? They in Florida. And so I come back, I'm pretty sure they're going to list the they got 4 million institutions on this thing. But right now, just showing this investor company on 59%, which is good. I guess they love that, they love the stock. So we'll see. Let's see what happens. Everybody's buying. Nobody's actually. October 3rd, this guy bought 229. That which is nothing, you know. But you gonna see, yeah, leadership team. That's the leadership team. I heard they got a contract. So let's reshare now. Let's go to see what's happening in the market. Let's go see. I'm gonna show you all because I got about 10 minutes, but I'm gonna break it down a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and reshare, and you're gonna see if you look at this one right here. You know, let's go one at a time because I don't want to get you. Okay, right now this one is up about $1,600 today. You can see Apple. You know, I went back in. You remember Friday? I went back in and I bought Apple. I got out of all of them. There was no data in there, but you didn't see that. When you came in, I had a few. I had bought a few back because I had gotten out, made me a little profit. And I got back in. I bought 30 and then I bought 50 Amazon. And Amazon, look at Amazon. I bought Amazon at 107. And look at it, it's 114 a day. That went up $7. I bought that one 138, this 142. And then I bought Google. I bought 97, now it's over $100. So yeah, it's not making me that much money, but it's still in the right direction. I'm keeping this one. This is gonna be the one. Let's see what happens to this one. I'm always going to have a penny stock in there somewhere. Intel, I went back to go get Intel, and Intel is doing a little bit. They're not as bad as they were, yeah, but I might take Intel out. Nvidia, same here. I bought them at 111. I bought just 20 of them. I had 50 of them. I took the rest out so I can buy some other things. And you can see Nvidia has jumped from 111 to 119. Oxy is doing what Oxy does, you know, he's still, you know, make me a little money. I'll get out of that one in a few minutes. This one right here is trying to do something. I got 10,000 shares on here. So when this one go to $1, it's going to make me a couple of $1,000. So it's at 15 cents. I bought it at 14 cents. SAVA, okay, I can go ahead and take this one out now. And you know, and that's I'm gonna play with this one for a while because I don't want to dilute what money I did make on it. So I'll come back in when it stopped dropping. You know, uh, you got AT&T. It's getting ready to have earnings. That's why I went back in. I bought about 300 of them. You know, when it dropped down to 14, it's down to 15. Good earnings. They give dividends. You can't beat that. That's why I bought it. I used to have 1,000 of them. I might do so. I got that one. Tops, you know, it keeps going back and forth. So it keeps dropping. So I'm gonna get out of that. I'm not gonna waste my money on tops right now. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of tops and then come back in when it stopped dropping. Okay, I'm gonna sell it because I thought they haven't finished dropping yet. Okay, and Tesla, you can see Tesla's about 219. I bought it 205. The lowest they ever been was like 206, but now they went down to 205. And you know, look, they made that news over the weekend that they were going to get out of Ukraine. And then all of a sudden they talk to some government officials, I guess, and they probably say, "Oh, no, we reversed ourselves. We're gonna stay over there. They must gonna get some money, and plus they got earnings, and I want to see what the earnings gonna be before I do anything with them." They've been as high as like 221 today, and that's where they were last week, 221. And so I got 50 of them. When they were 205, I say, hey, I bite, because it's still, you make about $500. If it goes down to a certain, I just get it again, because they're gonna find their bearings and they're gonna get back up to about $400 a share, even higher, because they just not into EVs, they in a lot of other stuff. But long as the CEOs, be quiet, this thing can this thing can make you some money. Uh, this one right here, Warner Brothers. Okay, I still got it at a good price, so I'm gonna leave it alone. And so we go with the personal one. That's the margin account, and the personal account right here. You can see I picked up this one today. This one is trying to make some noise. It's been up about. It's got a lot of volume right now because they won a case. I should have showed you that one on my tool too. Any is doing what any does, and GoVox, I bite for a little while long. I got 300 of them. This is the one I doing right now. It's back up to like 387. I got 100 of them, and I leave it alone. I could buy a few more, but I'll leave it alone. 100 is enough. This one is the one that should be. I just showed you on the tool. It should be about what they say, 30 some dollars a share. So I got 100 of them. So if it's got a low float too. So this is the one you keep track of. This is one Tim Bowen. This is one on. This was highlighted. His first. He said first it's gonna drop red, and then it's gonna blow up a little bit. So I'm gonna see what happens because right now it's going back and forth, and I leave it alone. Lucid, I can't, I couldn't resist at 1191 because that's a rivalry to Tesla. So Mullen, I still go back and forth with Mullen. I got 1,000 of them, and Lucid, I got 150 of them. SAVA over on this side. Um, I'm gonna leave this one in here because I play back and forth, but I want to keep this my seed in the ground on this one too. Uh, SYTA, you can see it still made me a little bit of money. Tesla over here is making me because you got to balk on my money over here. I'm gonna see what it does. If it keeps going the way it goes, we're gonna see how up or down or whatever this one's gonna take us. These are my two dark horses. Let's see what happens with COVID this quarter. And then I take out accordingly. I got 301. I got 300, and then I got this one. I picked up last week, and this wasn't doing too well, and I sold. And I said, "Nah, I better get back in it just in case." This one got a low flow. It's not making a lot of money right now, but I got 100 of them when it does. Now we're gonna go to the last one, which will be my business account. And you can see this one keeps going back and forth with 0 to 1, 0 to 1. This one go up to a penny. This was in Amazon, and the EC. They said it went up to much as 5 to 30 cents of a penny this year. But this one is one of these dark horses too. This is my penny side right here too, and this one right here. This one was over. This one was a dollar or two. It went up to $2 at one point, and so I got about 1,000 million shares on this one, just in case. It's a good stock. One of them multimedia's, advertising, marketing type stocks. But it's good. I'm gonna leave it alone. General Motors, you can't beat it. I bought at 31. They were in the news talking about Tesla. They compete against Tesla and their EVs. That's what I'm saying. General Motors is where it's at, and Ford and General Motors and Tesla, and General Motors was the king for a long period of time. So we'll see. SL, this is the one I wanted to do an advertise. This one can be a dark horse. It's one night I bought about a 700 of them. Right now it's at 199. I made a little bit of money, but that's why I have it over here, because this one got low flow, and this one is the one I'm gonna do a.
I think Friday, if the Lord will, I can come back and do this one. And I'm just watching all these. Now let's look at all of them. We got about 2 minutes. Okay. 2 minutes before we go. And I want you to see all of them together. I'm back buying a lot. So look, it's 1800. It all day, most of the day it was over 2000, made $2,000 overall, but mostly Tesla is the winner at this point in time because Tesla's over what, 800 dollars today. So I'm glad I got back in and I got 60 of them. So I'm glad I got back in Friday. So I'm gonna see earnings. I'm gonna see if it's gonna take off and see if it gets to about 250 by Friday because Wednesday is when they're gonna have earnings. It's either gonna drop and then I take it out. I still hopefully it won't bottom out before earnings. And then if they have good earnings because they're saying earnings it's confirmed after the market close. So this one can really drop or do, but I say I got after hour trading. So I can take it out after hours if it start going south quickly. And I can just take my money out because I got $13,000 on this thing. I mean, I got 12, but 13 right now. A little 800 some dollar profit at this point in time. All the rest of them, you got Nvidia. I can take that out, but all together, here it keeps going. It may make me. I'm up to 55. Look, these things start decreasing as these other ones, and I'm like saying, I'm waiting for these penny stocks to real. This is Christmas season. Let's see what happens. Okay, that's why I even got Intel. Intel, they sell computers, and then you got Nvidia do game. Both of them do gaming. Amazon, I could have picked up at no AMD. I could have picked up AMD because AMD is not that. It's $57, and it's up to date 3%. I could have picked up that instead of picking up Nvidia because Nvidia is hundreds. I could have got twice as many for. But right now, I'm gonna leave all this stuff alone. I'm gonna let it's doing good. It's all of them, working together, and now it's closed for the day. And let's see what happens. So see after hours. See, this one's still up. Let's see. Let's see what Amazon going. I mean, excuse me, Tesla gonna do. But they up to 219. Let's see by the end of the day. Let's see if it comes down or up. See, it's starting to go up, and if it stays up past the see it's 35, so it's still going up. So something is going on, and you can see the others. They're trying. The same here. If the market stay up for a couple more days, and look at the Amazon is yeah, they trying to yep. See, so the market is trying to do something. The market is trying. Apple, 142.36. So now let's see if they can get up. They both under. So Apple, I can give a watch on Apple. I can always get out. Apple's only it's not making me that much money anymore. But the big winner today, folks, the big winner. We gonna say it again. The big winner is my friend Mr. Musk, who I got 60 shares, and they have done a good job today. And after Friday disaster, they went down, and now they're trying to make up for it. Okay, so we're gonna stop sharing. See, Libby, close your mouth. But she likes to talk now. She's all she can talk. She can blast. She blah 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 blah. Can't understand most of the things she's saying, but that's all right. She even singing and dancing. But we gonna get this thing straight. This market, the market going it's still erratic, volatile, but we gonna stay with it. I told you I'm gonna watch it for one day a year, and then I'm not gonna be doing this. I'm gonna do probably once a week, if that, or once every 2 weeks when things happen. So God bless you. God keep you. God cause His face to shine on you. Hopefully, the Lord will. I will see you on Friday, so we can see how the market is still trying to go up or down, or going north or south. But watch out for Tesla. Let's see, this earnings week for Tesla and it's earning weeks for AT&T. Both of them gonna give a dividend. That's why you got to stay. This is earning back to earning season now. This is October, November. It's gonna be earning season for a lot of these stocks. So God bless you, and we're gonna see some movement one way or the other. God bless.